Hi, I'm Greg Johnson, Chair of the International Code Council's Sustainability Membership Council, or SMC. I'm introducing today's video in our Building Safety Month series. We have questions and would like answers. We're here to ask questions on behalf of the ICC membership. There have been a lot of questions asked about the change in the development process of the 2024 IECC. So to kick things off, let's ask the question, why is the IECC development process being changed?
Hello, I'm Ryan Kolker, Vice President of Innovation at the International Code Council. The International Code Council Board of Directors has determined that for the IECC, a standards development process would allow for additional time for debate, additional avenues to reach consensus, and a continuous maintenance cycle to facilitate the IECC's ability to keep up with the pace of changing technology, which collectively will strengthen the code and its adoptability. The new process redefines the code's scope and intent to better align it with communities' energy efficiency and greenhouse gas reduction priorities.
Hi, I'm Hope Medina, and I'm the Vice Chair of the Sustainability Membership Council. What are the key features of the Code Council's new energy framework?
On March 4th, the International Code Council Board of Directors released a new framework to assist governments and building industry stakeholders in meeting energy efficiency and greenhouse gas reduction goals. Under the framework, the IECC will be part of a portfolio of greenhouse gas reduction solutions that could address electric vehicles, electrification and decarbonization, grid interactivity and efficiency, existing buildings performance standards, the effective use of on-site renewables and energy storage, and more. The framework will serve as a coordinated, comprehensive strategy to support the needs of communities. The Code Council also announced the establishment of an Energy and Carbon Advisory Council, which will consist of governmental and industry leaders to inform the Code Council's efforts, including which additional greenhouse gas reduction policies the IECC should integrate, the pace that the IECC's baseline efficiency requirements should advance, and needs and gaps that the Code Council should work to address.
Hi, I'm Dennis Tarango, a governing member of the SMC. Will the IECC still be a code, or will it be a standard?
The IECC will remain a code called the IECC, but will be developed under standards development process, much like the National Electrical Code. The IECC will continue to be developed on a 3-year cycle, consistent with the other international codes, and be integrated into Chapter 11 of the International Residential Code. It will remain a part of the family of 15 coordinated I-codes.
I'm Tony Katana, a governing member of the SMC. Has the scope of the IECC been changed with this new process?
The 2021 IECC will be the starting point for revisions for the 2024 IECC. The new framework establishes a revised scope and intent, requiring future IECC additions to increase base efficiency requirements using a balancing test proposed in bipartisan legislation that has cleared both the U.S. House and Senate, and which has been supported by energy efficiency advocates and the building industry. Net zero options, which the 2021 IECC currently includes, will be included in future editions. Future editions will also include optional glide paths to net zero by timelines sought by adopting governments, including by 2030, a timeline President Biden has endorsed. This tiered approach offers adopting jurisdictions a menu of options, from minimum requirements to pathways to net zero energy and additional greenhouse gas reduction policies. The revised scope also permits the IECC committees to incorporate additional optional greenhouse gas reduction measures, including electric vehicle charging and electrification resources.
Hello, I'm Matt Hunter, a governing member of the Sustainability Membership Council. Will the ICC still be a model code and part of the I-codes family?
The IECC will remain a code called the IECC, but will be developed under standards development process, much like the National Electrical Code.
Hi, I'm Maureen Gutman, a governing committee member of the SMC. How can I participate in the standards development process?
Like the code development process, anyone can submit a proposed change and submit comments on others' proposed changes via an online portal. If you were not selected for a development committee, you may still participate on working groups that may be established by the committees. Consistent with current practice, meetings will be open to the public. Additionally, public review drafts will be issued once the committees have addressed all public comments. All interested parties are encouraged to review and comment on these drafts.
I'm Aaron Gary, a governing member on the SMC. Who will be on the IECC Development Committees?
The IECC will be developed through a residential development committee and a commercial development committee. Applications for committee membership opened in late March. Committee membership will be determined through an open nominations process with no seats reserved for organizations. Committee members will be appointed to reflect diversity across interest categories, climate zones, and experience with different energy efficiency strategies. The Code Council consensus procedures comply with ANSI's essential requirements, which ensure committee balance. Recognizing the important role of governments in the adoption and use of the IECC, the framework ensures that government officials continue to have a leading voice. 1/3 of committee membership and the voting committee chairs will represent the government regulatory category. The remaining committee seats will be spread among 8 other interest categories: manufacturer, builder, standards promulgator/testing laboratory, user, utility, consumer, public segment, or insurance, with no single category constituting more than 1/3 of the committee.
This is Allison Lindberg, Secretary of the Sustainability Membership Committee. Is it a majority vote for the proposals submitted?
A successful change to the code will require a 2/3 vote of the committee members.
I'm Myla Jefferson, a member of the Sustainability Membership Council. Will the IECC still be adoptable?
Part of the shift to a standards development process is in support of greater adoptability for the IECC. Increased consensus should result in greater buy-in of the final content. Additionally, the committees are charged with streamlining code requirements to facilitate the code's use and compliance rate. Energy codes developed under the standards process are widely adopted and used across the United States. In fact, every state that adopts energy codes statewide, except 2 states with homegrown codes, has adopted an energy standard as a or the compliance path for meeting adopted energy codes. Thanks so much for the opportunity to provide this update. For additional details, I encourage you to check out iccsafe.org/energy, where we have resources, including answers to other questions, an infographic on the differences between the current process and the previous process, and other key information about the new energy efficiency and greenhouse gas reduction framework. Thanks so much, and happy Building Safety Month.
Join us tomorrow for another edition in the Sustainability Membership Council's Building Safety Month video series, Saving the World, One Building at a Time.